So I'm gonna switch over to multiplayer, and we're gonna do this like here. Start a network. Here we go. So tactical aid are basically off-map support. You can order in artillery strikes, and napalm strikes, air-to-air strikes, paratroopers, and you name it. We have tons of it, and I will quickly go through here and show you how it works. Now we're in the same map as we were before, and I will just cheat and give myself a whole lot of TA points. 40,000, that's pretty much, and I can now spend this on blowing things up. So basically I'm going to talk a little bit about what we have. We have aerial recon, which is basically a radar scan, airborne infantry, napalm, tank busters, laser-guided missiles, air-to-air, chemical strikes, airstrikes, heavy artillery barrage, precision artillery, the daisy cutter bomb, which is basically a big fuel drum with a bomb on top of it, and carpet bombing, which is awesome, and of course the famous nuke. But let's start with just showing off some of the artillery things here. So the heavy artillery is not very precise. It has a big area, but it's pretty good taking out infantry and to scare people away from an area, because it just starts to explode everywhere, and you do not want to have your troops in here when this go off. Basically just destroy house after house, and if you have some troops in here, they would not feel very well now. So there we blew up some of the houses here, and some houses are just burning, and you can even see into them and see how they're burning inside and all that. And when you put your soldiers into this building now, it would actually have them coming out and standing here in this hole in the wall and shoot out. So that's pretty cool. That was the artillery. Let's talk a little bit about the daisy cutter bomb. I have a multiplayer with bots running here, so they're fighting like crazy. So the daisy cutter is used by the military to clear forests. So what they do, they needed to clear airstrips or just to get through forests with their troops. So in our game, infantry can go into forests and get cover, or they can just go through the forest. But land-based vehicles can't, of course, because the trees are in the way. And here comes the bomb, and it just clears the trees away and makes a path for you to go through with your land-based vehicles. In both the single player and the multiplayer, this is a vital strategy to actually be able to flank the enemy on some maps. Now we're gonna go to one of my favorites, except the nuke, but that's everyone's favorite, so I picked another one, and it's the carpet bombing. And this is just fantastic. It's a B-52 bomb plane coming in, and it just drops, I would exaggerate and say 1,000,000 bombs, but it's more like a couple of hundred, but it just looks fantastic. So, and it completely blows everything up, and
the enemy has captured the beach.
And it's really effective to use both in single player and multiplayer, of course. And now we're gonna do the almighty one, the nuke. Some chanting to get it going.
Sir, we've lost the command point.
Here we go. The nuke is coming in 10 seconds, and if you were on a team and was over voice over IP, I would said, "Get the fuck out now! The nuke is incoming!"
We've lost. The enemy has captured the supermarket.
So it completely obliterates anything that's in the blast radius. It's super efficient of killing units. and of course it also contaminates the area which you're in. So you hear the Geiger meter going off here, and you have some flicker on the screen and all that. That means if you put units in here, they're gonna die. So I wouldn't recommend that. Of course, this cloud vapor over time, so it's most lethal in the beginning, but after a while you can actually chance your units and have them go in just to take over a perimeter point that might be in here, like in this case, but I wouldn't recommend it. But now, since I have cheated and I have so many TA points, I'm gonna do something really surreal and just blow 3 nukes at the same time, because it's just so fantastic. And I'm gonna nuke my own teammates because, yeah, well, I'm an ass. Here we go. So let's find a view here. There we go. And we see the shockwaves coming out, and we have another nuke going off, of course. And now we have 3 wonderful clouds on the map here. And this is just so surreal. It's just like being in some kind of freaky movie or in 24 or something. I don't know. Just it's pretty awesome. So, as I said, this area is not a place you want to live anymore. So sell your real estate and move to map 4 instead.